I love how the Crusade for Children gives the opportunity to give these children a chance that they get to meet other children like them with the same health conditions, and I love that.
So now he gets that opportunity because of Crusade and because of the donations.
Look at our tote board total now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's read it together. $5,100,000.
Welcome to a special WHAS Crusade for Children edition of Moral Side of the News. I'm John Blim. Over the next 30 minutes, you'll see how even in the midst of a pandemic, goodness abounds. We'll witness the life-changing differences made by your donations to the Crusade for Children as we meet children blessed by the gifts of strangers. To begin, we peek in on a program supported by your generous donations to the Crusade. Every child wants to ride a bike, and that's just what they do at I Can Bike Camp at Bellarmine University.
My name is Crystal Benson and my son is Christian, and today we're at the I Can Bike Camp.
You're going to go straight, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Christian needed to know how to ride a bike. He's very interested in knowing how to ride a bike. He has sisters and brother he wants to ride bikes with and friends. And so we found out about this camp and he became old enough for this camp. And so here we are.
Much better.
My name is Beth Ennis.
There it is. Good job. Keep going.
I'm the chair of the physical therapy program here at Bellarmine University.
There you go, David.
We are helping children with some kind of diagnosis learn to ride a bike.
28. There we go. 30.
It is a week-long, intense camp that we work from basically wobble bikes on up to riding a two-wheeler without any training wheels or other supports.
Ready? Go!
So Christian has autism. He is nonverbal, and so some things are just a little harder for him. But opportunities like this are great for him because this will get him in a more social situation if he gets to ride bikes with his friends.
Turn this way, Sarah.
We got a grant from the Crusade 4 years ago, and we're able to bring the camp here and have been able to continue to do that. To this program specifically, we couldn't have it without those grants because we don't charge the families for this camp.
Go!
As a parent, I'm very grateful for what the Crusade for Children does, particularly for my child. There's lots of opportunities for him to do things that he would have a lot of trouble doing in a normal setting. And we're very grateful and don't know how to say thank you enough.
Show me that turn. Don't run over my toes. Good job. Nice.
It's my favorite week of the year. We have families who come in who say, well, we'll give this a try, right? It's probably not going to work. We're going to be putting the training wheels back on. And when they see them on the tandem and when they see them launch on Wednesday on two wheels, one of the things we always tell moms is wear waterproof mascara because there are going to be tears this week.
It's hard for us to get Christian to understand those concepts of riding a bike. One of the simplest things you can do and funnest thing you can do as a kid. But so now he gets that opportunity because of Crusade and because of the donations.
When that boot is handed out or when fund drives happen or when the telethon happens, please support them because we couldn't do this without them. And every single thing that I have seen the Crusade involved with changes people's lives. And you can't put a price on that.
Every penny collected for the WHAS Crusade for Children, 100% goes to help programs like I Can Bike. And that money is raised in some very creative ways. Here's one neighborhood that said, hey, let's have some fun and help children with special needs at the same time.
Jane wants one.
Jane wants one. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Oh, yeah. Throw it in your boot.
Oh, no, I did. I just it was Mother's Day weekend. And I just.
Well, I hope that this is the first annual Windmere Crusade event.
Say Crusade for Children!
Crusade for Children!
Good job.
Grew up in Louisville. I've lived here all my life pretty much. And the Crusade for Children is something to look forward to every year.
Let's wave out. Scoot your say hi.
I want to do this every year. I'd love to have this group back. I saw the families, the kids, the grandkids out here. It's a terrific event, and everybody gets to feel good about things for a change. It's been a very, very tough year for everyone.
Reagan, put the money in the boot. Here, Reagan, put that in the boot. Put it in the boot.
The Louisville turns out every year to raise millions and millions and millions of dollars for children and their families who are, having difficult times.
All right, there you go. You're welcome.
We're taking donations. Yes, we have. There were many families that couldn't make it tonight, but they've already dropped off their donations, so we had a pretty good head start before everyone started showing up tonight. So I look for a really, really good offering.
Thank you.
It's always good to know that 100% of the money that gets donated to the Crusade makes it to the kids. I encourage everyone this year, above all others, to be generous in their donations to the Crusade, and let's really pull through for Louisville and for the children this summer.
The mission of the WHAS Crusade for Children is to make life better for children with special needs, including those with autism. Here's Graham's story.
My name's Kyle Brown. This is my wife Valerie. We've got 3 kids, Kylie, who's 10, Graham is 9, and Xavier, 5. Graham is on the autism spectrum.
We saw some signs when he was young. He wasn't meeting the milestones that he was supposed to. We got into the diagnosis, and he was diagnosed when he was 2.
Okay, here, let's put red away and we can work for blue, okay?
What we have found in our journey is that it is very expensive to raise a child on the spectrum and to get them the resources that they need. We had been shut down with the pandemic. He was pulled away from a lot of the resources that he had been accustomed to getting, therapies, and we really saw a lot of regression in his behavior.
Good job.
His speech was a little bit more delayed. He struggled with communicating with us effectively, and we knew that he needed some direct one-on-one intervention, and we found that here in BCA. It's an environment that we can't provide at home. It's something where they have the resources.
Which bag has a Y on it?
They have the special rooms, the people, the experience to know how to meet him and to push him where he needs to be pushed. And because of organizations like the Crusade, we're able to find staff and find therapists and individuals that can help Graham where it's needed most. There have been so many families that have come before us that have really made pathways that have made resources available that weren't there 20 years ago. And it's because of those families and organizations like the Crusade that have funded programs that have been able to really help kids on the spectrum, not just at an early age, but as they go into adulthood.
We just want to say thank you to the Crusade and all those that give generously. We appreciate it. Our Graham gets to enjoy being well taken care of and learning, and we are so thankful.
I would encourage anyone to give to the Crusade. It's very important that these programs at BCA continue to be funded. We are the direct beneficiaries of the programs and the services that are offered here, and Graham's life is better because of it, because of the people here that love and care for him and that are helping him on his journey. And it's because of organizations like the Crusade that'll be accomplished.
The Crusade funds more than 200 agencies, schools, and hospitals each year, like the Bluegrass Center for Autism.
Every Every year, the WHAS Crusade for Children announces its grant recipients throughout Kentucky and Indiana.
Look at our tote board total now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's read it together. $5,100,000.
2021 is another outstanding year, producing $5.1 million from the annual WHAS Crusade for Children telethon, which happened on June 5th and 6th. Every cent of this money will be distributed to those receiving grants this year. Starting September 1st, nonprofit agencies, schools, and hospitals that help children with special needs will be using the money you so generously donated.
Now meet some members of the current WHAS Crusade for Children Advisory Panel.
The WHAS Crusade for Children Advisory Panel determines the best use of the donated funds on a yearly basis. It's their job to ensure the money goes towards serving the largest number of children with special needs, from Paducah to Indianapolis to Ashland, and many points in between. You can be sure that 100% of your donations are going to improve the lives of thousands of children. Several recipients have already expressed gratitude for their grants and your generosity.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so grateful and thankful for this news today. Linda Mae Taylor, Gateway Children's Services.
Thank you very much. We are very fortunate to partner with the Crusade. Your support is crucial to our overall mission to serve at-risk children aged 8 to 12 in an academic remediation and therapeutic camp environment. Larry Truax, Englishton Park Children's Summer Camp Program.
We are honored to receive your support. We appreciate you and your team's work to better our community and the lives of children with special needs every day. This is great news. Thank you. Ellen Varga Baldwin, Pause with Purpose.
Thank you, WHAS Crusade for Children, for your continued kind and generous support to help us reach our goal, to someday soon establishing a NICU at Baptist Health Floyd. Meredith A. Lamb, Executive Director, Floyd Memorial Foundation.
This is how every single donation makes a difference. Since 1954, the Crusade for Children has raised more than $200 million. Thank you for another successful year of caring, donating, and helping change the lives of children with special needs.
Everybody likes to win something, and when it helps the Crusade, it's even better.
Hi, this is Jordan Gates with Milwaukee Tool. Yeah guys, we're super excited about what the winner won, and it's a full load of M18 cordless power tools that are from the best in the business from Milwaukee. The biggest thing we have is the M18 three-piece combo kit, along with a miter saw, a blower, fan, radio, vacuum, circular saw, inflator, and a pack-out accessory kit, as well as a pack-out rolling toolbox. So they're going to be completely loaded out with everything they'll need to stock their garage in red.
It's for the kids. 100% all goes to the Crusade for the kids.
A super awesome partnership with the Oklahoma Fire Department as well as the Crusade for Children. We know that it generates a lot of great awareness for the charity itself, as well as getting the Milwaukee name out there. So it's a great partnership within the city.
I'm Jeremy Dunn, and I'm customer service here at Total Tool Supply. Total Tool does this for the kids to make sure that they can get everything that they need.
I'm Kyle DeMitt, and I won the tool raffle. If I can help the kids and win tools at the same time, that's a win-win. I'm a firefighter with Palmyra Fire Department in Harrison County, Indiana. Been collecting since early 2000s. It's definitely one that we take pretty serious. We enjoy it, and we're helping kids, and a lot of our members we've saw that have had children have ended up using equipment that the Crusades bought, so it's rewarding.
Be on the lookout at events across Kentuckiana, as another set of tools will be raffled off during the next Crusade weekend. As you just saw, firefighters play a big part in the Crusade's efforts, and that started in 1956. Annually, fire departments raise more than 50% of the Crusade's donations. Here's a salute to firefighters. Your crusade donations go far and wide, with every penny going to help children with special needs, like the ones here at the Center for Courageous Kids in Scott County.
I'm grateful for this opportunity for them to be able to come out and have this every year.
So the Center for Courageous Kids is a year-round camping facility where our mission is to inspire, empower, and enhance the lives of children and their families living with special needs or medical conditions. What we're able to give them is really just to experience that rite of passage that all children should experience, which is camp.
All right, what do you say to go? Walk on. Perfect. Good job.
So it's a completely no cost to the family, and that's one of the things that I think our families and kids are always grateful for and surprised with when they come to camp.
It's a blessing to not worry about where can I come up with the money so that they can go to camp next year. The opportunity's there because of donations, and that's what we're really grateful of.
So this weekend, we have families here who have children with hemophilia, sickle cell, other bleeding disorders, and then also kids that may go to an oncology clinic for different childhood cancers or blood disorders of that nature. We also have families here this weekend with our new relationship with the Institute of Health Equity. Those children may have never experienced this much nature, coming out and going fishing for the first time, or taking a nature walk through our woods down to our treehouse adventure lodge for the first time. So really just providing those first time experiences is one of the things that we hold dear here at the Center for Courageous Kids.
I'm here today with my 5 children and 2 grandkids at Center for Courageous Kids. We're out here just to have a good time, spread our wings, and just have some fun. Each one of my children have a medical condition. Everyone has sickle cell anemia, and then 2 of them have asthma, and one of them also has diabetes.
I think you gonna bite me.
With this camp here, having the medical facility on site, it kind of gives me an ease of mind just in case something happens. It takes a lot of the worry away.
So most recently, what we've been able to insert with support from Crusade for Children are some of our brand new medical golf carts, where that gives us the ability to have more medical staff out on site in the activity areas with the kids. The grants that we receive from WHAS Crusade for Children make what we do possible. It's imperative, it's necessary, and it's something that since 2008, we've been so grateful and overwhelmed to have the support.
Have you enjoyed riding Blue?
Because their mission mirrors what we want to do, putting the kid first and put the kid experience first.
So I love how the Crusade for Children gives the opportunity to give these children a chance to get out and have a good time. They get to meet other children like them with the same health conditions, and I love that.
It's something that makes me feel like my life is purposeful, and it gives me really a reason to just wake up every morning and be happy that I'm coming to work, because I get to work for such a powerful and necessary mission.
That's just a sample of the good work being done with Crusade funding. What you may not know is that Moral Side of the News predates the WHAS Crusade for Children. Moral Side of the News debuted in May 1952, 2 years before the first Crusade telethon. Back then, WHAS management turned to members of the Moral Side panel to decide how Crusade donations would be distributed. And 68 years later, that tradition continues. Let's hear from some of the current members of the WHAS Crusade for Children advisory panel.
The amazing creativity of so many of these agencies under difficult times, how they had to adapt and change to meet the needs of special needs kids was truly amazing to me.
We learned that we are all in this thing together. I think we understand in a deeper way that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
I'm always so impressed with the passion and the professionalism of the people who come to us for assistance.
I would encourage people to think about what an incredible difference a year and a half to 2 years makes in the life of a child.
The first thing that jumps out at me is the connection that we all have on the clergy panel. We come at different issues with different points of view and different ministry styles, but we all seem to connect and unite in this effort.
It has been eye-opening to
begin to learn in greater detail the breadth and the depth of the ways in which the Crusade serves children.
Our community is the entire Commonwealth of Kentucky and half of the state of Indiana coming together every year, no matter what, for 67 years to help our special needs kids have the lives they must have.
We are grateful to these and all the dedicated members of the WHAS Crusade for Children Advisory Panel. This next group, the Miracle Dancers, receive a standing ovation each and every year when they perform on the annual WHAS Crusade for Children telethon.
A stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. Wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown a man. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
I hope this peek behind the curtain gives you clarity on how the WHAS Crusade for Children works and doesn't work without your support. You can see and hear members of the panel on Morrow's Side of the News every Sunday morning at 5:30 on WHAS 11, Sunday night at 8:30 on 840 WHAS, and early Sunday morning across the iHeartMedia family of radio stations. Keep up with Morrow's Side on social media, find us on Facebook and Twitter, and watch previous editions of this show on YouTube. Just search for Morrow's Side of the News. Before we sign off, a reminder that it's always Crusade season. You can donate year-round. Just go to WHAScrusade.org and click on Donate to make a secure online donation. That's WHAScrusade.org. And see the other new ways to give using Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. And you can tell your Alexa device to donate to the WHAS Crusade for Children, and she'll talk you through it step by step. And as always, you can mail a donation to WHAS Crusade for Children, 520 West Chestnut Street, Louisville, Kentucky 40202. That's WHAS Crusade for Children, 520 West Chestnut Street, Louisville, Kentucky 40202. You can follow and become a friend of the Crusade on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and watch hundreds of videos on YouTube. Thank you for making life better for children with special needs, and thank you for joining us for this special WHAS Crusade for Children edition of Morrow's Side of the News. I'm John Blim. We'll continue with a lively discussion again next week.